it's Billy D from Billy D's Adventures. Are you ready to explore? Let's go. It's Billy D's Adventures, the expedition to sea. It's Billy D's Adventures, come along with me. Let's go.
Hey guys, so I made it to San Francisco. I'm walking down to the Fisherman's Wharf area. We'll do some videotaping down there to show you guys. I know everybody's probably already been, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So we'll see you there. Hey guys, this is a cab by Waymo. It's owned by Alphabet, a parent company of Google, so I'm told. It's a driverless taxi. It's a way cool looking car, and I did try to get a ride in it, but there was a waiting list, so I found out. I figured an hour or two wait, but I didn't get a call back to ride for 2 weeks after I got home. So perhaps next time when I'm here, I'll be able to get a ride in it and show you, but it's a way cool looking car. Well, that's Alcatraz Island, which I'm sure most of you people have seen, but for those of you that haven't, this is the ferry arch at Pier 43. It was built in 1914 to serve the Belt Railroad to offload and unload railroad cars off of the ferries. They have a cool Ferris wheel here. I'll be checking it out. Well, I don't remember the name of this restaurant, but I had a Red Bull clam chowder for lunch, and it was awesome. I think it was called the Fog Harbor Fish House, but I'm not certain. So after lunch, I went over and checked out the USS Pampanito submarine. It was a pretty cool tour. So this little gem is a standard issue U.S. anti-submarine depth charge weapon. So this is a cool submarine tour. My first time on a submarine. My brother served in the Navy, so I know he was on one or two. Maybe this one. I forgot my selfie stick, so I guess this is the aft torpedo room. There's some bunks up here. Wow, I find this stuff amazing. The metal, my gosh, these things are heavy. Can you imagine this stuff? It was cool to be on these things. Looks like 4 torpedo silos. Look at these little tiny doors you had to go through. Wow. Hard for a big man to get through, I bet. So this is the maneuvering room. A submarine's maneuvering room is the central location for the submarine's motor and electrical controls. It's where the crew makes changes to the submarine's speed in response to orders coming from the bridge or control room. The maneuvering room also controls a nuclear reactor if so equipped, and converts its heat into energy to power the submarine's systems. Military stuff is so way cool. So this little tiny door says log office. There's some kind of logbook in there. Can't imagine fitting anybody in there. Must be real small guys. This thing sways. It is actually in the water. I feel like I'm drunk. Check out these cables, you guys. Tons of them. All kinds of wires in there. Little tiny doors. Wow. Guess you had to have sea legs to be on these things. I mean, this is shallow water and it's moving. Look at the metal. My goodness, these things weigh tons. Wow, this is cool. I don't know what to say. So I have to go through here, so I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute. So this is the aft engine room. And these are the doors you've probably seen in movies. They seal off compartments, you know, when they get hit by a torpedo or something. It's rubber. I guess they twist these They've got them locked, so you really can't twist them. Cool. Can't imagine them retiring these things. They must cost a ton of money to build something like this. Here's the air conditioning. I guess that's how you go to the top when you're at sea. Don't know what these are. Oh, oxygen bottles. Okay. Looks like air conditioning vent. Oh, wow. Makes me wish I would have went in the Navy. This kind of stuff is fun. Oh look, they had a telephone too. Timing chain of some sort. And stop, start. This is engine number 4. The previous one was number 3, I believe. I don't know if you guys can hear the water sopping up against the hull. Sounds cool. So here's another one of these doors we go through. Good thing I'm a small guy. Check out these gauges. My God. Can't imagine working in these conditions. I mean, it's so tiny. You'd have to be a little tiny guy. So this is the forward engine room. I'm so lucky today to have this all to myself. I guess the time to come is during the week. Oh, they've got these locked. I wouldn't know what's in them. Check out the size of this fire extinguisher. Can you imagine what that thing must weigh full? This is still the forward engine room. I'm trying to go slow because sometimes I go too fast on these videos and people have mentioned it. This is leaking some grease. I wonder what it is. There's the label. I could stand here all day. Wouldn't it be fun to go on a ride in one of these things? Look at that cabling. I used to make stuff like that for C-Tech Audio. Their high-speed duplicating equipment. We had all our wiring and cable sheathing like that. Not quite the same as this thing, but cool nonetheless. Looks like some kind of siren. I'd like to have that blasting in your ear. Underneath, get my fingers out of the way. Wish we could go down there, but I don't think that's allowed. There's actually oil in these little reservoirs. I don't know much about diesel engines, but how cool. That's all I can say. Other than the fear of being torpedoed and sinking in one of these subs, I think it would be awesome to serve on one and learn all about it. It sure is fun going through it. This is the aft battery cruise berthing. That must have been a washing machine. Oh yeah, look at the ringers. How cool. Probably a shower right there. Another one of those huge fire extinguishers. Oh, gee. All the crew's quarters bedding. Looks like they had to crawl over each other. Please keep off the bunks. I think it would be cool to lay up there. Crew lockers. Mess hall, the galley, I should say. On telephone. Notice the lips on the table so your plates and cups don't slide off when you're underway. Check out this shortwave radio. They could listen to music or whatever while they dined. That's pretty cool. Well, every submarine should have a pinup girl, and a pretty one too. Eek. Sorry, couldn't resist. I remember these at school. Very similar. Looks like an old Hobart mixer. They still have the plates in there. Actually glass plates. Sink over there. Fryer, stove. This is the radio room. We can't get in there, unfortunately.
This is one of several ladders that leads to the hatch that leads to the top deck throughout the submarine.
Check out the officers' quarters. Folding sink on the wall. This is what they call the ward room. More crew's quarters. Check out this torpedo.